Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, let me thank the organizers for inviting me in this august company of the ulamas and scholars and great Sufis sitting on the dais. It's a great opportunity for me to address this organization, and I thank them once again. Honorable Chief Guest, Excellency the Palestinian Ambassador, Chairperson of the and the Chief, the Head of the or General Secretary, I believe, of the Kerala Jamiatul Ulama. I'm honored with the fact that I'm sitting in the company of the great grandson of Hazrat Chishti Rahmatullah Alayh. It's my honor and pleasure to be with such respected Shahab Singhal Sahab, very respected and honorable personality from not just for Kerala but for the entire Muslim community in India. Dear friends, I've been invited to speak on the theme of inclusive India. I haven't come prepared with any proper speech because there was some emergency within the family and I couldn't get time to prepare for the speech I will be giving. I'll be expressing some straight thoughts about it. When we think of India, we cannot think of India except being an exclusive entity. India, since time immemorial, until very recent, has been a nation of not just one faith. It is a land of Hinduism, Islam, two major faiths of the world, Christianity, Sikhism, Jainism, Buddhism, you name a faith, it is there. Its diversity is respected all across the globe. The various kinds of dress code, various different languages, different cultures, different civilizations, all merged into one to make India since time immemorial. Kerala, I believe, is the symbol of diversity and inclusivity. It's a state where almost all three major faiths, Hindus, Muslims, Christians, live in complete harmony without any friction and respect each other. I've never heard of any riots or any tension, any social tension, any religious tension in Kerala. It's a symbol of diversity. It is a nation where hundreds of languages are spoken. It is a country where every kind of food is cooked and eaten. We respect each other. We live in harmony. We have been living in peace. And as the great grandson of us, great Sufi present here, has said that the very message of Islam and Sufism is love and harmony. Therefore, as far as Islam is concerned, and I believe all other faiths in this country believe in inclusivity, all the religious faiths in this country believe in inclusivity and preach peace and harmony. But my dear friend, we cannot ignore the fact that in times when I'm standing here, we are living in an era where diversity of the nation, where the inclusivity of the nation is under stress. We have never lived and seen the kind of times we are living. Being Muslims, you don't know when you can be mob lynched. You just don't know. It can happen any time. If I get out of this hall, and I may be obliged. There has never been this kind of deficit of security in this country. We are living in times when an entire state has been put under curfew for so many days. And if you deny people their fundamental rights, you land up in a situation like Palestine, and the Excellency Ambassador can understand it very well. These are difficult times. Certainly these are tough times when Indian diversity, when Indian inclusivity is under stress. These are the times when, especially for the these are very difficult times, especially for the minorities. But we cannot live without being peaceful. In these situations, getting agitated, getting violent, or taking course to any, especially for the minorities, any violent methods would be very dangerous for them, for their own existence. There are groups within the community who incite you to violence, who may incite you to passion. These are the times when you have to live and act not just in emotion, but through your intellect and through understanding the circumstances in which you live in. My dear friends, this is an august company of very learned leaders of Kerala, both in the religious and social and political fields. I would like to make one or two suggestions to this gathering. First of all, as far as Kerala is concerned, we know that the forces of Hindutva are trying to make inroads in Kerala. They are doing their best to create dissensions, disharmony in Kerala. But Kerala is a state which we can call a minority-majority state, in the sense that if the Muslims and the Christians come together, they become the majority. So my suggestion to the Muslim leaders here is that they should forge greater ties and greater understanding with the another minority in Kerala, that's Christians. It does not mean that they should be hostile to Hindus or any other faith, but these are the times when these two should come closer with each other in Kerala. Secondly, Kerala Muslims are facing a major crisis. The crisis is the Gulf job market has saturated. Hundreds and thousands of Malayali Muslims and others are coming back from Gulf countries. These are the times when the jobs are few in every part of the world. Kerala Malayali Muslims and even other Malayalis have been going for jobs in mostly in the Gulf. They have been going in big numbers to the Gulf and other countries. It is time for them to look for the new job markets, and the new job markets are in the Western countries. So the organizations like this Jamaat and other Kerala organizations must think of organizing and educating the Kerala youth to look towards the West for the jobs. And one more last suggestion that I would like to make is that any community cannot live and cannot progress without the progress of its other half, that is the women. Islam is the first faith or the first system in the world which preached gender justice for the Islam. If you go to Masjid al-Nabawi or Kaaba, you would find women and men shoulder to shoulder. Prophet's mosque used to be full of women, and even now women pray with men in there. Therefore, friends, if we leave our women within the four walls of their homes, we would only half of us will progress, and rest of the half will not be will remain backward. So my suggestion is that any such organization, any such gathering should also have women. With these remarks, I thanks once again the organizers and all those who gave me the time to speak in this gathering. Thank you very much.